Alright, looks good. That was a weird one. Everything was great on my end. I think the ingest just kicked me for whatever reason. That happens sometimes. Appreciate your patience. I think I'm going to take Challenger here. Let's... Ooh, Mine Specialist shows up already. It's going to be a good run, you can just tell. You can just tell. It's really weird that mine's hanging out there. Construct's only supposed to, or the Architect's only supposed to have one construct, period. Alright, I'm gonna take efficiency here and continue to take conversion to pass 30% of our 110 shields onto our hull. Okay, this is very good. Yeah, because I have a specific build in mind for Architect Railgun right now, but I gotta see if I can pull it off. I'm trying to make a Architect that gets over 300 hull, is the basic idea. I'd rather convert after the fact. Could just be a sight thing too, spelled backwards. Alright, I'll use a roll here. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Alright, I'm gonna take Skirmish here. Okay, Velocity is part of Warp Strike. I need it. Ooh, Conversion shows up right now. Let's take Conversion. Okay, so now I have 159 hull. Not ready for this yet. I'm going to take Self-Destruction right now. I know that Burnout Reactors is something this build desires. Alright, now I'm going to take Homing Strike. Terminate, I'm not too stoked on here. Let's go ahead and take Candescence. We get Burnout Reactors in the pool already. A little bit backwards, but these base mines on Architect are so very capable of clearing. Hey, Garanga, thanks for 10 months. Appreciate the Mary, not fragments. Thank you all again for your patience during that earlier interruption. I appreciate it. All right, Magnitude, sure. Burnout Reactors already. Okay, so we get 30% assembly speed for non-shield constructs, 30% construct rate of fire, movement rotation, and orbit speed. This is all about building mines faster. Wow, we are the minefield. Holy guacamole. Okay, velocity, yep, that's part of Warp Strike. Need it. Ow. I've been bunkety-bunkened. Got a bold prediction to make, and that's that mines are going to wreck this boss. Didn't even fully spawn in. Love it. Okay, we're gonna hit convergence now. No? What is going on right now? I wonder if my keyboard is doing something. It keeps popping up like I'm pressing Alt-Tab and holding Alt-Tab, but I'm definitely not. Pretty bizarro. Okay, I'm gonna take Deadly Wake before I take Snipe. Did it again? Okay. Oh, at least my mouse is working now. I'm going to plug in a different keyboard. Alright. We're back. Let's see if this weird issue persists or not. No sweat if it does. Just very interesting one today. Alright, so far so good. Hey, Matt Ledge, thanks for 17 months during that short break there. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm going to grab Blitz now. These other paths look really good, but Blitz is 20% more damage on the first hit. I bet it was a short of some kind of the keyboard that caused all that. What it kept doing is it kept bringing up, like, if you press Alt-Tab, it shows you the windows that are open on your PC. It kept forcing that open. And, like, holding it there. It's pretty odd. Never experienced anything quite like that before. These mines are crazy, dude. Love it. Alright, Snipe's another piece of Warp Strike, which I need before this build actually escalates to a very nice level. Okay, I'd love to regression here, but I need this. My whole plan for this build was to go rapid reconstruction to get the base hull increase. Let's take that. Not building this up super cleanly, like getting to Warp Strike first, just kind of taking what's here. So this could end up being a little bit weird. Okay, here we go. Now we're at... Wait, how does that work? It said plus 40 hull. Oh, this removes conversion. So that actually nullifies the take here. So you have to have hull and shields for conversion to work. It just removed the effect. That's good to know. So my original plan's not going to work out, and that's alright. That lets me know how I want to work this build later. I wonder if that's a glitch. Would be my day for glitches, wouldn't it? The blue numbers are healing, Garanga. I'm actually going to sack this one and start a new build. That was pretty good, but we can do better. I also now know that Rapid Reconstruction is not the mod I want it to be. Not for that purpose. All right, let's do Architect Dart. What type of darts do we want? You know, I'm going to take Reflect Shield here. I'm going to go Architect. I'm still going to go for this conversion route. We're going to do it just a little bit different. Just a little bits. Okay, there's Architect. Good. I like the green darts from Reflect, or the turquoise. Okay, I'm going to take Mines first. Mine first pick on Architect's dope. Ooh, that's a really pretty explosion color. I like that. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to take Hull Strength now so that I can get conversion going. Yeah, no issues since trading out that peripheral. So interesting. Ooh, one Ricochet wouldn't be bad. Let's take one Ricochet here for funsies. Forget exactly how this works. I saw it work in effect, though. It's like when something dies with a dart in it, it spreads the darts to other enemies, so it's kind of like a splinter plus. Okay, I'm gonna take efficiency here. Again, building this up weird. Yeah, there it goes. Saw that one pass into the other enemy. Ricochet dart's good, Ricochet railgun's better. Strongly debating taking the convergence route instead of this. I'm gonna do that. Elegant Construction's a no-brainer on Architect. Ooh, Death Blossom. Alright, I'll try to work into a Death Blossom. Actually liking this new mouse a lot. I've used this type of mouse before. It's been many years, though. Alright, Deadly Wake's definitely it. So my kind of hope with this dart offense is to get a medium offense, like a medium-high offense. Nothing super insane, but something that's sustainable for just dealing damage to enemies as they spawn. Let's go ahead and take conversion now, bringing us up to 187 hull. We're not going to take conversion this time because it gets wasted with that. I'm gonna roll here. Okay, magnitude's fine. Dude, that ricochet's dope. Well, I can't lock Warp Strike out of the pool, though I'd like to do this. Let's go ahead and take Velocity. Darts without Warp Strike. Not mine darts, anyways. Certainly done some pretty successful non-Warp Strike dart builds, but they rely on building a very strong offense on the ship alone, which is not the point of Architect. Okay, targeting, yep. Okay, I'll take self-destruction, except part of that burnout reactor kit. Big bada boom. Dang. We're doing okay here. I wouldn't say good. Our base offense is much weaker this time, but our mines are just about as good. Yeah. Okay, I'll take absorption. That's a really interesting regression. I can definitely get away without taking rate of fire, though there very much could be room in this build for it. I'm going to take guidance here, I think. I don't know. Minus 12% size and friction right now. Pretty high upside. I will admit, though, that both Birth Fire and Warpath are very nice for darts. Let's just take guidance. Looking for Convergence to be our projectile escalator. Okay, Force Armor, yep. Loaded Mines was right there. I like to wait until I have Warp Strike to get Loaded Mines, but here it's not required with darts. Not with these mines. There they are, Convergence. Alright, I don't have Blink right now. Alright, my fire rate's pants at the moment. I don't want to lose Skirmish, everything else is fine though. Let's go ahead and take Loaded Mines right now. Okay. Go ahead and take Blink. Use of Warp Strike, also Mobility. Okay, what is it? Okay, get rid of Skirmish again. I should probably just take Skirmish and wait for shield stuff only to show up here. I have no doubt that Gemini Protocol Essence Sap is the offense and defense that I want. Snipe. Okay, Warp Strike is in the pool. Once we have Warp Strike, we're kind of in like a cool zone for a while. Not to worry too much about things. Can just let the mines kind of clear the screen for us. Okay, I really like Ricochet on darts now. I'm seeing it in a whole different way. It's kind of like a much better version of Splinter. Silver Shot, a couple things. Mines did get increased. The little bomblet effect that's happening from the non-loaded mines is part of the new update. But Architect also has a bunch of mine amplifying abilities as part of the body. Payload's damage, but Candescence puts burnout reactors in the pool. So it's both. Mines got buffed a little bit, and Architect is like the mine ship. Even more specifically, we're playing on the beta branch, where one of the main focuses was improving constructs. Okay, corrosion's great. Burnout reactors, insta-pick here. It's going to give us 30% faster mines, and it's going to make the mines generate a lot more darts too. Speaking of the beta branch buffing constructs, one of the big buffs to mines overall is that they now scale projectiles based on construct rate of fire, which is part of burnout reactors and this base ship. So we get a lot of projectiles per mine for just investing into the drone portion. Which is real cool. Oh, hello, sir. You are Lorge and in charge, I get it. Lorge Chorgenman. This would be the perfect regression screen. Alright, gonna take Terminate on this one. Much more apt to take Blitz on Railgun, but Terminate for darts is cool, because any weapon damage at 12% or below explodes the enemy. Ooh, that was a sick comet. Thank you, Galaxy. Always looking out for me. Essence Sap. Go. Almost level 30 now. Still no warp strikes, a little concerning. Okay, purification's great. Just a bunch of ignite duration, which is duration for darts. Technically weapon damage down, but the other effects make it a damage up for darts. Wave 80. Okay, this is the boss I wanted to see. Corrosion works wonders on this boss because when one segment dies, the other segment receives the damage over time, so you get into the core very quickly. Yo, Peter Draws, thanks for 65 months, Peter. Always a pleasure to see you, man. Hope you're having a great one. Okay, fire rate's certainly good. I really want to find Warp Strike, but I can live without it as we continue to prove. It'll show up eventually. Hells yeah. Okay, I'm not ready for burst fire yet. I'm gonna roll here. Yeah. I'm gonna roll again. There it is. It has appeared. The darts coming out of the mines being able to wrap the screen is really big deal for wave clear. Increases our single target damage a lot, but it really simplifies some of the more dangerous, smaller enemy waves. Which is a lot of them. Ooh, Glaucius. In the house. Don't have any blast damage, so it's going to take a second. Glaucius is pretty weak to blast damage because it has so many segments. Yo, hey Skill, thanks for 116 months. You are 4 months from 1 decade, my dude. That is spicy. It is crazy to think about Haze Killed, no doubt. A decade. A long time. Also, crazy to think I've been doing this streaming thing for more than half of my adult life now. Wow. Alright, our Glaucius damage was alright. How much hull do I currently have? 187. I might take Streamline just for a little more mobility. No, let's roll here. Okay, what's regression getting rid of this time? That's a pretty good regression. I do like the stuff inside the stabilization tree. But since we're not going charge shot, this is pretty great. Get minus 12% size and friction. The minus friction can be tricky, but I can manage minus 12%. Sure. Weapon mastery, that's not wrong. We just banished the main tool to deal with minus friction, which is stabilization, space brakes. Okay, shield durability is good. Adaptive armor is also good. I'll take adaptive armor. Oh, I just had an idea for a conversion sanctuary build. That's gotta be good. Convert the shield first. I came into today's Nova Drift play with some very specific builds in mind. Here I am, dreaming again. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, last stand I'm going to take gives us better orb absorption radius. And here very soon I'm going to have not very much control over my positioning. It's going to be wherever I can live. Wherever the game will let me stand is where I'm going to be. Might as well do it up. Very slippery ship right now. That's very true, Northern Druid. That's very true. A lot of hobbies fall under that. It's a good time for Gemini Protocol, but I think it's an even better time for Payload. Gives my darts the damage and duration required to get the job done. It's a little scary right here. Hey there, can't think. Debating here if this is worth it or not. So I really want to get him killed off before this guy so I can at least collect the XP on this wave. Tough wave though. How many damage per second here? Okay, not great. Interesting, it's so low. All right, I'll take burst fire here. Makes my mines have even more darts too. Loving this color for the darts. It's so nice. You know, core shielding stats. I'll take it. Ooh, lad, that was nice. The darts passing onto a new enemy because the ricochet is really doing the damage for us. Oh, don't take away my XP, dude. Kidding me right now? Mine. I'll be taking that. Dying Star? Can I sustain Dying Star? Probably not. I do have 25% self-damage for this. Let's read the rest of our stats here. My regeneration's bad, but it is Essence sapped at the moment, so... I bet we can Dying Star here. The 11 self-damage a second, removed by 25. So let's just say around 8 damage per second. I can heal a lot more than that. I feel like siege weaponry might just be the overall better play, though. 80% total thrust while fighting. That's a lot. I'm just gonna roll it. Okay, Gemini Protocol was something I was looking forward to. Yeah, I think that Dying Star would have been very painful. Hey, Norav99, thanks for 98 months. 2 more for that 100 club. Enjoy that lurk. Appreciate you greatly. Alright, let's just take Warpath here. It's going to increase our fire rate up to 30% based on killing enemies, including segments like this, so... Is good, is good. Yeah, me too, Real Neckbeard. The Bulwark's a very tough enemy type, especially when you have global damage like via Warp Strike. It's a nightmare in some waves to position properly. It's a really good enemy design in that sense, that it punishes a certain type of build. Hey there, wiggly arm feather. Howdy do. Stop the wiggling, please. You're scaring the children. Bunch of nope on this screen. Yeah. I mean, there's no fire rate down for this. We get minus size and damage. About 30% damage down for 2 more projectiles. I don't know about that. I am running into a small issue. There's not much left in the pool. Let's take Streamline, then take Juggernaut. That'll be an overall stat increase of 15% HP. And right now gives me the mobility I need and puts Leaf in the Wind in the pool. Should be a super mod I'd be very happy to see. Wave 200. Ooh, we got classic Wave 200 here, red and blue. So my goal on this one is just to survive until the singularity spawns. We're definitely doing. Oh god. Alright, well this got a little hinky, now didn't it? We lived. Pretty much every other time I've done that, the blue guy goes into the singularity and then dies, but not this time. Okay, Leaf on the Wind. The minus 10% size is huge, and then we also get global damage for the amount of time we haven't taken damage, up to 50% global damage. It's a lot. Sleep on the Wind's almost always providing at least a 5% global damage increase. And size down's a very powerful stat the longer the game goes on. But you could argue in a way that size down scales as the game goes forward because enemies get faster and the screen gets bigger, so you get more and more out of that size down. I wasn't really looking to fight you right now, but you know, here we go, bud. Yep. You asked for it. Damage looking pretty okay here. Okay, orb's already exploding. We're in a very good place then. Hot dang. There's really not much left in the pool, is the truth. Okay, there's Juggernaut. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Singular Strike's... Actually, Singular Strike might be okay here. Anywho, we're a little bit slower, but now we have 208 HP. That's a bit. That's a bit. I just tried to strafe. Whoops. Yo, Zin Saucier, thanks for 27 months. 2-7. Cheers to you. You know, I think my mouse breaking earlier was a happy accident. I'm really enjoying using this mouse right now. It's just an oldie I had laying around. Logitech G602, I think. It's comfortable. Funny how many technical difficulties end up being happy accidents. A lot of them. I'm liking this one too, Gogomesh. Pretty straightforward dart. Though I guess on this build, I went a lot less heavy into offense than I normally do on darts. Got a lot of other complementary defensive stuff. Large HP pool. Also kind of loving the turquoise green darts. They're pretty delicious. I love reflecting those shots. My favorite part of the reflect shield. Giving these guys a taste of their own medicine. Alright, I'm willing to take stonks here. If we find evolutionary niche, that'd be a really massive power level increase. I also really like Halo, Halo darts. Those are very cool looking. Yes, spearmint darts. Love it. Extra minty, too fresh for you enemies. Big bada boom. That is going to be a lot of projectiles coming my way here in a moment. Let's just let them almost get here and lay the tata. Oh, they're going to fire again? That's rude. That's rude. Nasty wave. 255, huh? Didn't realize we were so far advanced, though. It now makes sense looking at my score. Probably actually a sign of health for the build, but it didn't feel that far advanced yet. Means we're stable or stabilizing. Heck of a wave here. It's the champion version of the snake. Heck of a wave. Okay, what this build's missing is Mind Specialist. Saw that. Don't need Mind Specialist, but it does help. That's right, Mr. Caliber, we drifting. An awesome split stream today. It only split due to technical difficulty earlier, but happy to be here doing our all-day Sunday thing. Great runs of FTL earlier, and now some drifting. Wow, +5 levels. I gotta take this. I mean, we're at that point where it makes a lot of sense. Let's read the tooltip here. Your weapon behaves as though your projectile count is 1. Your projectile count beyond 1 is fused into your single projectile. Strengthening up to 25 projectiles can be fused. I currently have... how many projectiles? 3. For our darts, this is really nice. Here, one sec. Just restroom here. Alright, what does this say? Recursive mods are gaining additional time. Each additional wild mod gained by a session. So I could technically take this and possibly get 8 times evolutionary niche. I'm gonna do this. I don't like the other options. I want to see it. Oh, wow. Wow. This would be 70% battlefield size. I gotta see this, just the zoomage. I need to see it. I must see the zoomage. Oh, it's still zooming, guys. It's still zooming. Still zooming. Did lose some considerable hull there, but 70% battlefield. 70? Could take this to try to get charge mines. It's a very minimal upgrade. Let's just take Singular Strike, see what happens. I probably need the larger darts now anyways. Okay, blast radius. That's fine. I'm just going to take volley now because it amplifies the Singular Strike. Why are my mines not going off? There they go. This battlefield's so big. Oh, you know what? Additional time. It was just one time on that 4. That's why it was 5x. So I only got 1 extra farsight out of that. Fair enough. It was still a very nice take. I just realized what happened though. It was not double for every one of those. It was just added 1 at the end. These darts are alright, man. I just have so much room to maneuver right now. Uh-oh. Whoa, I just got pummeled around and we did not die. Amazing. So very lucky to still be alive. Uh-oh. Still think this build would be operating better with Railgun. Singular Strike Dart seems to have improved at least our dart's ability to persist long enough to find enemies on this larger screen. I think if we still had our old small darts, that this would be really awkward. Like the darts might explode mid-screen and barely make it into the loop. Okay, firing array is all upside for Singular Strike. Oh my god. Now that is a wave. Oh. Not dead. Wow. How am I not dead right now? That is one charged up bulwark. Dang. Get him. Get him. Noise. This way's a doozy. This one almost got me the other day. Okay, that was good. Almost a 2 mil here. It's blappening. Wave 310. Don't mind me, this little feller coming through here. This little feller. The little guy. Mine specialist? You kidding me? Level 54 mine specialist? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're rocking a 35% playfield increase right now on top of the normal scaling. Can't believe Mine Specialist showed up level 54. Very lucky find. I don't think there's really any perks in the pool that were going to be better to find than that. I believe that without Ricochet, this build would be sucking quite a bit of wind on these multi-segment waves. Oh, it's getting weird. I guess went opposite directions. Just get one bulwark down, please. Thank you. Both also works. Yeah, it is looking pretty good, Wiz. Pretty good indeed. Could very easily lose on any wave now, but... well, the build's alright for a throw together. Well, I don't have rerolls, so what's the best take here? Likely even Incendiary Strike. This shield effect radius is fine. Nah, we'll take Incendiary Strike. It's free damage. It's not good damage, but it's still a damaging perk. What just healed him for 1600? Excuse me? I want that. Heal me for 1600. Ooh, dog. Thanks for the assist, Galaxy. Needed that one. All right, 2.4 mils. Great score. Almost to our top 10 leaderboard. Not quite, but, you know, close. Wave 360. Well, anything over 2 mil is just spectacular. Wow, dude, don't. That rotation speed, though. Oh my god. I didn't order any popcorn. Wave PB, I'm not sure. It should show on the leaderboard, though. 400 something. Things have become moderately spicy. That's it. We got Last Stand active, so basically gonna get killed in one hit. There it is, 2.676 million. Not bad. All right, our 8th best run of Nova Drift ever. Not bad, man. Yo, Smokey's a bear. Thanks for 87 months. Feels like 86 indeed. It was just here. All right, guys, that was a hell of a run. I'm going to try a variation of that build, but before I do, I've been on quite a bit. I know it says only an hour and 27 are uptime, but there's just a short interruption in between our streams. So I'm just going to stand up, stretch real fast, use the restroom, grab some water. I encourage you to do the same. And my face cam's unplugged, of course. Kitty cam isn't, though. Any cats in here? I'll be back in just one moment for another run of Nova Drift. I think I want to try a strafing strike overseer engineer build with railgun. I'm also kind of interested now in the idea of doing a non-homing railgun, just leaving it base, never reducing the stats on that, or maybe taking twin strike only. Invictus S13, thanks for 42 months as well. Okay, returning momentarily for some more action. Snowbear, thanks for 19 as well. Holy guacamole. They're subbing. Thanks for that hype train. All right, we're back. Thank you so much for your patience during that brief one. Tater, thanks for 97 months. Standing up. Great name. Great community member. Tater, the one and only. All right, let's do this again. Let me do one thing before we kick this off, though. I'm going to go to unlocks. I want to look at Strafing Strike. Warpath plus Strafe. Okay. You can no longer fire your weapon. Other mods may still allow your constructs to fire your weapon. Hey there, Ant Boy. Thanks for that Prime sub, man, and good afternoon or evening to you. I guess it's evening for most everybody. So my goal here with this is to take a minimal investment in a lot of different drone trees, but not fully commit to every tree, or any tree for that matter. It was Churu brand, Churu, Ant Boy. It's like more like a paste, like a wet food than a gravy. Cats love it. Okay, railgun. Pretty obsessed with railgun right now. It's a cool thing. Alright, I'm taking Amp Shield and I'm not going to drop it. Part of taking Overseer is losing a lot of movement, and I think as we saw in the last run and so many runs in Nova Drift, at the very end of the run when you start getting in the high 300-ish waves, mobility becomes the downfall of every build. Engineer. I think your cats will be very happy, Ant Boy. That's all I'm going to say. I think you're going to have some happy kitters on your hands. Alright, this fight's going to take a second. What's going to happen? Even just having like one more perk like drones would make this pretty dreamy. But sometimes you just got to earn it, man. Here we go. We're going from all sides now. Usually don't see this phase. Okay, well, Warp Strike's not a super rush here, so I think the helpful thing for clearing right now, which is Blast Radius, gives our Railgun a 15% damage Shockwave Blast. This track's great. I haven't heard this late into the track, but maybe once or twice. I missed. Get me out of here, man. Spicy, dude. Not quite annihilate, though. A lot of enemies in this game are based off of some biological pattern, because All of the ships and enemies in this game are considered biomechanical, to my knowledge. Let's take mines. I want to take drones, but Revelation's great. Those mines are pretty. The Celestial Lance Aegis Emergency System. I'm gonna say the 20% shield cooldown is pretty good if we're not dropping our shield, though it does open up a pool of stuff I don't really want, but may want later. Only level 8, don't really know what this is gonna be. Okay, drones right now. Just for being engineer, we started a 5 drone limit on this experimental branch, raised from 2 to 3 base drones for all classes. But engineer gets that +2 as well, so 5 drones just for taking 1 perk. Alright, velocity is railgun damage, 25% more weapon damage. Hey there, Pretentious, welcome back. What does this do? Total mine damage and total mine effect by 5% for each mine detonated. Since we're doing auto mine, I'll be placing them pretty rapidly. I don't know if I need this. I like the idea of it though, especially later if I load railguns into the mine, just having more consistent tempo of damage rather than large damage at once. Focus shields a lot of damage. And on top of damage, the amp shield also gives thrust, so this is an amplification to our mobility. I'm going to take this. I don't think it fits in the build I'm imagining. Let's go for it. Let's keep it weird. Alright, snipe is another 20% velocity. Railgun damage scales directly off of velocity, including yours. If you're thrusting towards the enemy, the railgun does more damage. Eat. There's defense drone. Sign me up. So on the experimental branch they're playing right now, you can see how to get into that if you want to, excellent beta, but also verbally describe that. You just have to right-click on Nova Drift in your Steam library, click on Properties, and there's a Betas tab, and then you select the experimental branch. Which I'd say this experiment is pretty stable overall. I've encountered a couple glitches, but very few. Anywho, giant patch notes over in the Nova Drift Discord if you're interested, but the majority of the changes, or a lot of the changes, revolved around a reworking of the construct trees, drones, ally, turrets, mines. Almost all buffs. So now after you take drones, you can go into the alternate tree right away, defense or offense, defense or assault, where before you'd have to take drones and then get down to the bottom of the evolution tree to open up these branches. So it removed 2 there, and same thing with something else. construct related. Anyways, it's easier to get there. Allies also, you can just take Interceptor on the second perk, which is pretty awesome. Let's go more mobility. There's a perk that I've been jamming after defense drones, the arc barrier, which says that if there's a defense drone in between you and the damage, and if it's blast damage or burn damage, the drone takes it instead. So it really removes a lot of crazy damage types like the bulwarks, explosion, and railguns. It also stops. Not time to load mines yet. Let's just continue on this mobility train, huh? Needs offense when you got the moves. Oh yeah, sign me up. This one's great because it gets better the higher level you are. I love mods that scale as the game does. That sounds like a really cool build, Zephyronaut. I need to play with Blade more. Yo-ho, Coda, PDX, thank you for 100 months. You done did it. Triple digits. Legend in the house. Thank you, Coda. Let me personally say, also say thank you very much for always being an awesome part of this channel and community. Appreciate you very much. Truly blessed by the longevity of all your support. Let's get inside here with the mines. This is how we get it done. Give them a little splishy splash. Ooh, I want to play Noida with this mouse. Maybe not today, but I do. You can see power reserves happening with charge shot big time. Don't have to get there yet though. Yeah, just I had my old mouse completely bricked on me today, midstream, right after an FTL run. So, pulled out another one, and I'm really liking it. I think it's Logitech G602. I've had it for a long time now. Feels good, though. It's definitely a little lighter weight than my last one. Enjoy them both, but feeling crisp right now, I should say. Okay, let's go for focus shields. I'm down with this. Increasing our movement and damage via the amp shield with that. Woo! I only have one rail, but it's spicy, boy. Oh man, I forgot how good Counterpulse was. This is really good AoE. I'm just gonna take this. So the old Counterpulse was, I would say, pretty mediocre, but if you look at the radius on the Counterpulse right now, I almost think it's gonna get tuned down a bit. But it's very enjoyable. Excellent wave clear for small enemies, and if you notice, there's a very small pushback as well, which is great. We'll take agility, big fan. 30% turn radius. You never really have to wait to turn and fire where you want to. Makes maneuvering through some very tricky waves much more manageable. Oh, I don't have blink yet. That's true. Give me the loot. I should definitely be taking more projectiles, but I don't want to. Since we're going Overseer, I'm taking Turret. Also, Turret's fantastic on Engine. Get caught up with all your support here in the next level. Just thank you all for another wonderful all-day Sunday stream. It's been jamming. Rambunctious, thanks for 13 months and that Prime continuation. Cryosity, 43 months with Prime as well. Thank you, Cryosity. Thank you, Rambunctious. How much do I care about Priority 0? I think since I'm not going Turret and Ally on this build, that I care much less about assembly time for advanced constructs. Putting max 3 points into turrets here. If I go Overseer, Power Reserves is null. I just realized that. Alright, here's Arc Barrier. Drones will protect you from enemy blast or burn damage if they're between you and the attack. Yes. Yes. Can even use the Bastion formation in some cases. I think since we have 5 drone limit, though, the circular rotation's certainly better. I go Overseer, this is also null again. It does make efficiency a good pick. I'll take it. Hello. This wave could take a second. But if I get in here... How close are we to Warp Strike right now? Not very. Maybe this doesn't become an Overseer build. Okay, I could see that. Let's take Magnitude now. Let's do a big splash construct here. Investing easy 15 points in constructs, which is a lot, but we're not dedicating all of our resources to one tree. The 3 times on the mod is because we took the previous mod, Revelation, which gives our next recursive wild mod 3 times Stormhole. So it just means we get 3 copies of that 1 time. Well, I gotta take this, so I'm going Overseer. Let's just get away from Overseer. Let's take Warp Machine here. Okay, now we get missile turrets, which are very powerful. Surprised how good our damage is. NG constructs always surprises me like that. Ooh. I was just thinking to myself, what if I commit to basically no defense here? Just go for some cooldowns and a little regeneration. 3 times Twin Strike. Yes. This build is what it is. Blappin'. Yeah, it is true Stormhall in that mod first release didn't show the 3x. In fact, I started playing this game right around the time the Wild Metamorphosis released. How am I caring about Warpath right now? Or Strafing Strike? Weapon fires from your broadsides. I kind of need Warp Strike to make this work. I think we're going to not do Strafing Strikes this build. Your powers are improved by 15%. 2% construct assembly speed for each unassembled standard and advanced construct. I don't think Bravado's it here. What if we don't load the mines on this build? Okay, let me just go back a little bit. If I don't load the mines on this build, do I want to take Minefield? My mine limit right now, 5. I just want to take a look at what's happening with my mines. I'm getting on average about 4 on the screen. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Deploy mines on shift. Good. Ooh, that's a nice feel right there. Blippity blap. Okay, streamlines too much. Counter artillery is very good on turrets. I'm gonna do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what's gonna get us killed right there. Just one little thing we do wrong. I'm gonna take Incendiary Strike here. Especially with 4 projectiles. That was fun. I'm not going to take loaded mines here. I don't see any reason to. I am willing to take charge shot now, so let's take power reserves. Conversion is interesting here. We can add 30% of our shield to our hull. The only reliable defense that this build's ever going to have is going to be Essence Sap and Gemini Protocol. Level 30 right now, so we got 20 levels left. Not sold on this mod yet with the armor fragments, because I think the damage reduction caps at 5%. At least that's what it displayed for me last time I tried to force this with burnout reactors. Alright, I'll take skirmish here, because blitz is really good for railgun. Yeah, Coda, so we just figured out conversion, or I just figured out conversion 4 days ago, thanks to chat members. What conversion does is it's a one-time conversion, so it trades the hull for shields or vice versa. So if you're going for a regeneration-based build, you can drop your shields into your hull, and if you're going for like a sanctuary build, you can drop your hull into your shields before that happens. Yeah, very timing based. And I think you gotta have some forethought going into your build to really make conversion work. One thing I also learned about conversion today is that if you drop your shield after taking conversion, the conversion's refunded, but you spent the point on the mod. So in order for it to work, you have to be keeping both your hull and your shields. If weapon mastery is wrong, do we really want to be right? Probably not. No doubt, can't think the playfield is so much smaller than our Architect run. I would love to see another 5 times playfield increase. This would be a cool run to do it on. I think I want to take Blitz over Terminate. I don't think this room has, or this build has room for both. Volley's a big nope right now. Let's reroll with 13 rerolls. I think I'm willing to take Streamline because maximum hull is a very small part of the equation right now. Let's go. As fast as possible, as small as possible, for as long as we possibly can. Strafe is also plus thrust. Okay, I'll take Strafe. I need something for movement. I haven't got to blink yet. Strafe is pretty great for getting from one side of the screen to the other quickly. Sure feels like this build is not going to make Warp Strike, and I don't think I'm going to try to force it. How have you liked using charged shields, Coda? He says it's a game changer. I've done a couple like shielded construct charged shields stuff, but I imagine there's a lot of unrealized potential. Man, probably pretty good with a charged railgun with amp shield. There's an idea. Okay, I don't have Essence Tap, but I'm still going to take Gemini Protocol. It's the piece of the very minimal defense that I'm trying to work towards. Okay. Charge shields on Halo Thermal Lance. Alright, I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it's happening today, but that sounds awesome. Alright, I'll take it. Thinking about the previous times I've taken charge shot, what ends up happening is I'll whiff the enemy and then miss because I don't have Warp Strike to correct the shot. Hello. Hello. Ooh. Okay, Death Blossom doesn't hurt here. I don't know. Let's roll. Whole Strength's not bad either. High Explosives, helpful. This is helpful. Mind Specialist be a big no-no right now. Okay. I am absolutely going to winnow here. 7 rerolls, minus 7% size. We get rid of displacement, which I really don't want. And get rid of a bunch of stuff I'm not going to take on this build anyways. I want none of these. So I'll do that. What's left to regress? Few shield things, shield durability. I can regress. I'm just gonna focus on living, and I'll take whatever I get. Still got like 14 levels potentially in this build. Probably effectively closer to 10. Alright, here's payload. Even bigger railgun? Hell yeah. Our damage right now. Pretty good. My current damage per second is about 5 times better than that Architect Darts one. Imagine that. Doesn't mean the build's 5 times better at dealing damage, it's just... or doing screen damage. We just got off to a lot quicker start here. Yo, if I get Warstrike, I'm gonna try Splinter. Watching Mr. Smee's stream last night, and he picked up Splinter on Railgun. It looked pretty freaking good. I'd kind of gotten off taking Splinter for a while because they nerfed it a little bit, and fairly so. Just wasn't quite back ready to use it again. Seeing it in action, though, made me appreciate it once more. Alright, I'm gonna take Homing Strike. I agree, Coda. One thing I want to try with the defense drones is taking them on non-engineer and doing that 3-point drones, defense drones, arc barrier, and then using the Bastion formation. You know what? I'm gonna go back to auto-deploy mines. I really enjoyed splashing out the 10 mines at once, but deploying these across the screen as we're moving is gonna create a lot of incidental damage. Kill stuff as it spawns or comes in. No Warp Strike yet. Let's go ahead and take Splinter anyways. See it? Yeah, those little guys get around. Okay. Let's just roll here. I need Warp Strike. I want it. I need it. Regression, what? Just regeneration? That's fine. Gives me the level back anyways. I'll take it. Yo-ho! My lucky regression. I think now is when I load the mines. Yo, what's up, Jan Ray? Jan Ray, thanks for 60 months, dude. 5 years of support. Wow. What a crazy day for subs and resubs. Thank you, everybody. Too kind. Those little splinters are pretty cool. Definitely gonna help with the wave clear. We get a spicy boy, and we will. The really scary part about this build is I'm basically one positional mistake away from losing the run. Our hull and shield combined is 128. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's scary. Well, I got 14 rerolls. It's very tempting to take the +5 levels. I think it's a little bit too early, though. Let's take loaded mines and see how these do. Should be pretty good. Got mine limit at 10. Feels like we're in charge shot territory now. This guy could mess us up pretty bad, pretty fast. If we're not careful. Need to be especially careful on the charging phase. Ooh, that was nice. Good feel. Love when that happens. Alright, Calibrate goes good with Charge Shot. Let's just roll and try to get Charge Shot here. There it is. So now we have the option of putting charge into our mines or keeping it on our ship. Kind of tempted to keep it on ours right now. Or maybe not. This is not a charge rail build. With Calibrate, our hit would be quite impressive, but I think just having the mines fire a greatly amplified railgun with the rate we're putting them out is going to be better overall damage. Not better potential damage, though. Or not better one-time damage. Be a better way to state that. Oh my god. And I'm not dead, amazingly. Somehow not dead is much better than dead. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I still need Essence Sap here too. Wow. Alright, well there's fire rate. That'd be really nice. Let's go ahead and roll and try to get charge mines though. Oh, charge shields is here. Okay. This would really improve the effect of charge railgun. Let's try it out. Ow. Might still take loaded mines here. Oof. This railgun do be blapping though. I don't say so myself, just did. Did I end up grabbing Death Blossom? I didn't. I don't even know what wild mod I'd be taking right now. There's a couple I might, but let's go ahead and take Rapid Fire here. Faster charging and firing sounds real cool. Probably the best damage increase single would be Burst Fire now, to fire three iterations of the charge railgun. Okay. Big fan of that myself, Pinball, was the banished mods appearing on the level up screen right hand side grayed out is awesome. Look at Calibrate to take here too. Felt like those bombers should have fired a bomb there. Maybe there's a... What do they have to do to fire? They have to look right at you, maybe? Could just realize something about the enemy. Okay, here's Calibrate. Your weapon calibrates when you're not firing, like when you're charging. Calibrating reduces projectile spread, improves projectile targeting, and increases total projectile velocity. Therefore, damage with Railgun. The downside is that we have to aim better. Our Railgun charge is much more of a straight line once that Calibrate is on there. Look at this little guy right here. Later, Tater. Whoa, look at my health right now. I should not have shot him while I was standing there. Lesson learned. Thank you, game. Not thank you for this wave, though. Oof. Like one of the lowest defense builds I've ever taken this far. We do have the defense drones helping us out greatly, but also scary. I'm rolling. Well, there's Burst Fire, which I am sure just takes our damage to the next level. Now we fire 3 charged railgun bursts. We even get a little more spread out of that. Yo, you sure did, Sir Raymond. Glad you could make it, dude. Big bada boom. Yeah, I'm liking this build. I don't know. I feel like every time I've tried to build charge railgun, it just hasn't been as effective. I think the missing piece was Splinter to get these extra kills of all the ads when you hit stuff. Just missing that one little thing. Just the Splinter. You could definitely do something comparable, but having just a much better base defense without all these construct ads. The constructs have been kicking ass. Extra 20% damage to targets that haven't been hit by a railgun yet? Okay. Okay. My thought was that the blast radius would be enough without Splinter, just because you can make it go across almost the entire screen with the charge shot. But you just don't get to charge shot all the time. Sometimes. Boy, I should really push for Essence Sap after this. That was Chunky Monkey, I like that. Level 48, okay. Yeah, Essence Sap after this or nothing. Gotta have it. Link saves my life again. What? Are we breaking 2 mil on this silly no defense build? Minimal defense? Might as well call it no defense. No regeneration, no essence sap so far. Just a shield cooldown and some hopes. That's the defense right now. I'll be over here then. Goodbye. So nice, we'll do it twice. Ooh, he took the brunt of that. Oh man, nice shield though. Okay, Essence Sap, there it is. I'm just gonna snap it. I'm gonna snap it. Oh, Arc Barrier has saved my life a bajillion times. We should include that in the defense, I agree. I guess this build is showing just how good Arc Barrier is. So it requires such an intense amount of focus. I'm liking it, but it's like, it's a lot. Oh, you're still alive. Okay. Am I dead? Not dead? Great. Nearly almost dead. Doesn't even count, dude. Oh, dude, that was awesome. Okay, that run was cool. I enjoyed that one very much. I guess 3 twin strikes is pretty exceptional, because we didn't have to reduce the efficiency of the projectiles via convergence or volley at all. Could have done without the charged shields. Could have done without these two as well, the shield effect radius. Even the shield cooldown, arguably, could have been replaced with other stuff. Yo, Singe, thanks for 61 months. Appreciate that. All right, I've got one more stop today on this all-day Sunday stream. Going to head into the Spelunky 2 daily first look. Give me just 1 second. I just got to plug in my peripheral real quick. All sorts of stuff got moved around when the mouse died earlier. So give me just 1 moment, and we will be into it. Prediction incoming as well. Alrighty. And we're off. You kidders are out of control today. What are you doing? Being very critter-like is what you're doing. Surrounded by critter cats. Help! Alright, let's get in here, and then we'll set up the title and the prediction. My main man Jay getting ready for some penguin in the hole. Yeah, they're extra today for sure. I mean, Daisy's extra every day, but the other cats? Explain yourself. Alright, title swap, Spelunky 2, daily first look. Alright, tree cam is up. I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs real fast. I'm going to use the restroom, grab some water. When I return, we're going to get some penguin in the hole going. Before I actually stand up, going to start a prediction. Will this daily make it to Cosmic Ocean, yes or no? I'm going to put 15 minutes on this. I'll be back in just about 5, if even that. Just want to give everybody time to get in here and get their prediction. We'll still call this the first look. Daily reset, just a little bit ago. About 2 hours. Still plenty of time to get your run in. Probably be going jungle because of that, but I guess we'll see what the run has in store for us. Be back soon for the Spelunky 2 daily first look. All right, we're back. Thanks for your patience during that brief intermission. Still a bunch of time left on the prediction, over 10 minutes if you want to get your prediction in, whether we'll make it to Cosmic Ocean or not. If you're new to Spelunky, that is all the way through all the main 7 worlds, completing the quest line to get the bow and the arrow together, defeating Hundun and entering Cosmic Ocean. It's a lot. Kagetora, thanks for 48 months, 4 years, Penguin going into the hole. Dung Beetle going up the shaft, but how high? How high, Jay? Pretty good toss, man. All right, Cricket, you ready? Cricket, 180, turn around, chair, sit down. All right, we got the chair. Missed the Cricket. It's fine. There it is. That's why we warm up. Okay. Interesting layout. What is this? What is that? That's a kitty cat. I love kitties. Okay, let's go around, get this gold. Very little gold on this level. Might as well get what's there. Let's go. Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Hammy, for what I'm about to do. You gotta get down here. How do I want to get this key? Does this connect over? It does. Okay. Back. Kali Ma, how you doing, Mr. Hamster? Pretty good? Me too. Double snake. I just don't like this. I'm gonna go up and around. Oh, everything about that was gross. Okay, there's the dwelling. Paste right there. Paste is awesome. Great tool. Funnily enough, if I would have gone at that from the spike side versus that caveman, and I missed like I did there, would have been dead. Certifiable. Sorry, Mr. Mole, you're not even worth the rope to drop on the shrine. Have a nice life, partner. Okay, crate behind Yang's. Other store? What kind of store is this? A pupper store? You don't say. Hey, hold on a minute. You want me to save the turkeys? You're selling the turkey. You're in on this together, aren't you, bud? You can be honest. All right. Stone cold, that guy. Rich, too. I'm gonna come back to this, I think. I'll take this greased up sweaty guy with me. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna buy the cat. Where's this turkey at, dude? Holy guacamole, there's action down here. Excuse me? Oh, excuse me? Okay. Cup get. Turkey right there. I'm at 125 right now. Oh no. What a conundrum. Oh. He's dead though. Well, the people of the Daily deserve to know what's in Turkey Town. I'm gonna take this turkey and buy the other one. Probably gonna drop that turkey on the shrine if I have time. That's a big if right now. Alright, excuse me. Uh-oh. That's how he died. That happened. What's in here? Alright, nothing good in Turkey Town today on the Daily. Except for that. This is good. Oh my god, no. You know what? That area is cursed, and I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That was so wacky up there with the snake standing on the spikes. That's not right. Yo, Fun Chisel, thanks for 115 consecutive months. 5 more for 1 decade. Enjoy that continued lurk. Appreciate you, Fun Chisel. It's a little cursed too. Penny, you're in front of the Spelunky screen. What's going on with my cats right now? They're full of beans. Why are my cats so full of beans? All day. Okay, I have paste here. Do that then. Oh yeah, it's 15 minutes till wet food. That would do it. That's when my cats are full of beans right now. What about the rest of today? Very spicy kitties. I'm using a rope here. That's a lot of money. No money there. Get back here, you stinky scarab. Well, I'm gonna go climb up this rope. Gotcha. Ooh, that was my fault. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Definitely want the ghost urn. Not been very precise with my rope usage on this run, and that's okay, because I still have 7 ropes. 42, 420, and a dream. Let's find this black market. Don't have shoes on. Neither does he. Oh no, am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. Unbelievable. Well, that is what happens when you play Spelunky 2. Me dead. 2-1. Right after the prediction ended too. Well, lucky doubters then. Oh yeah. Doubters getting it. Never can tell on Spelunky. I make it to Cosmic Ocean maybe more times than not, but that also happens. Alright, we're not quite done yet. We're going to do one more run of Nova Drift. One more. That is the magic of Lunkin. No game can get you quite like Spelunky can. Fact. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Architect, Mine, Railgun, and we're going to keep the offense rather simple. We're not doing anything crazy like Charge Shot. We're just gonna work it up. Get a decent amount of Warp Shot projectiles going off of the mines, which should be the main of the offense. No singular strike, no 8 projectiles, unless we get Twin Strike, then exception. Simplify this build getting built, I'm going to take Temporal Shields, which we haven't used in a while, and I'm going to drop my shield. We'll get this beautiful purple projectile out of it, though. Just gorgeous. Temporal Shield can be fun on its own, but it is tricky. I think it's most tricky for me because when the shield goes down, you lose the slowing effect you've become so accustomed to having. I'm going to take Firefly here. We're going to swap it up. We're just going to roll with this. I think I want to try Siege Weaponry Railgun is the plan. Maybe even Barrage. I love taking mine just for splash, but let's take targeting right now. This is going to be a railgun build. Alright, purple's my jam on Firefly. This is awesome. Homing strike simply quite good. Here's velocity. What's Barrage again? Barrage is burst fire and focus fire. Magnitude, yep. I'm gonna take the volley route this time for our weapon split, not convergence. Alright, I'll take a piece of warp strike all day. The ship does not need more thrust at the start, but it helps. Thing I really like about Firefly and Courser too is the 140 starting thrust compared to most ships 100 is nice. Wonder how Calibrate works with Strafing Strike. Five levels already. Probably not to lose all rerolls for the rest of the run. I'm going to take Deadly Wake. It is a piece of Warp Strike, and I think it's unlikely I end up taking Streamline because we're already very mobile. Blink. Okay, Warp Strike in the pool. How much damage is the thrusters here? Thrusters ignite targets for 120 burning damage a second. Burn targets for 1,000 damage a second. Cool. This is a Firefly, not Courser Fezzik. And Homing Strike is the effect with them coming out the side. So they are only a technical 30% projectile. Alright, I'm taking Volley. A couple more. Spread's gotta be good. Not convinced I want to go loaded mines here, though I can put a splash mine in just for more damage. I think defense drones is what I want to try with the Bastion formation. Yeah, let's do that. Taking the one level in mines also will give our elegant construction take a little more value. Okay, blast radius, yep. Woo! Get roasted. Okay, am dropping shield. Here we go. Let's the opposite side of Homing Strike. It's guidance, so that's less velocity for Railgun. But Homing Strike's nice on most things because there's no downside to the Homing Strike projectiles. They're just much weaker than your base, but there's no effective downside for having them. Polar Inversion's so tempting. Yeah, let's take it. Let's go for a big explosion railgun. It's fun. And if Warp Strike wants to show up, it can do so anytime. Okay, all the shield mods are out of the pool. It'll make getting some stuff a little easier. Oh, Minefield with no auto deploy would be interesting. Hold 6 and drop them when we want to. I'm gonna take adaptive armor. I think I'm gonna try to go for a siege weaponry type deal. Tough wave. Mine's going to be helpful here, big time. Warp Strike, there we go. Now we're cooking. I'm going to take payload much later here. Okay, Adrenal Module is just good. More damage when we take damage, and we're going to take damage. It's part of playing the game. Oh, there's drones. Let's take drones now. Elegant Construction will appear again, I'm sure of it. Drone Specialist makes the mine take worse, but the mines aren't doing too much right now. They'll still be there deploying. Yeah, I'm gonna take Drone Specialist here. Makes mines a little bit worse, but I wasn't gonna go loaded mines. It makes drones a lot better, because now we have a 5 limit. Okay, Revelation, definitely. Yo, awesome, Garanga. That sounds fun. I need to do a few more Hullbreaker runs. Haven't explored that body type very much yet. Ooh. Let's just exit gracefully while we're still alive here. Three times high metabolism too much. Let's take 20% hull here since we're only on hull right now. That's a great one. Really digging the purple railgun. Great. Elegant construction's great now. Thrusters are such good damage for such a long time. And always great in some situations like these guys. $1,000 damage a second is no joke. Alright, defense drones, sign me up. Dude, healer's numbered. I missed your 70 months earlier. Sorry about that, man. Damn humanitis. Hope you're having a great one, Euler. What we got here? Arc barrier shows up right away. Sign me up. Sign me up. Oh, awesome comet. That was cool. Say counter pulse is almost too good to pass up. Go stabilization though. We're gonna need that if we go siege weaponry. There's no way around it. Siege weaponry is 80% movement reduction while firing. That's tough. Ooh, that was scary. I shouldn't have boosted in there. It's like, oh, I can get a little burn damage in here. Uh-oh. Okay, almost dead. Let's persist. There we go. Well, working towards force armor is definitely a worthwhile objective. Plating's also amazing when you have only hulks. It's a flat damage reduction per, which helps for the enemies that shoot lots of tiny projectiles, which is more than a couple. Last Stand is pretty amazing here. I'm going to take it. It's not the best mod overall, but getting that extra orb collection radius I find to be very helpful in a lot of situations. Any build that has Warp Strike appreciates that, because you're killing things at the edge of the screen constantly. Barrage Siege could be interesting. Let's take Rate of Fire for now. Yeah, I want to do an Architect run where I take Mines and I take Temporal Shield first. I'm loving this mine effect. It's beautiful. This isn't so bad. I just gotta keep dodging and firing. Dodging and firing. That's my job. Hey, Melody Bunny. Glad you could stop by today. What's good? Had a really great time with the all-day Sunday stream today. I think we'll definitely be doing this again next week. Excellent FTL, some short Spelunky, and some nice Nova Drift today, too. Okay, 3 times Defiance makes sense. We get plating here, and we'll get the ability to take less mobility reducing from siege weaponry, or even charge shot if we wanted to take that. Just gonna be careful on this one. We're all right here. Not quite to the point where things are responding too fast for us, but we're gonna get there sooner than we want if I don't pick up some other offense stuff. Our offense is very okay-ish right now. Okay, Force Armor, that's a nice piece of the defense. Boy, these are good here. Okay, let's take power reserves. I am going to go into siege weaponry. I think the sooner I get to that, the funner this is going to be. Right now, it's just like a very medium style offense. It's good enough to clear waves, but you can tell it's not slapping right now. Doing all right. Oh, that's tough, Troptown. Sorry to hear that. Those twin strike runs are pretty cool. Always next run, though. Was a hammerhead wave too scaresy. Ooh. Okay. Staying alive. Ricochet is actually pretty decent on darts, Fezzik. If the enemy has darts in it when it explodes, they ricochet over to the next enemy, so it is a pretty nice chaining effect. We had that earlier today, it was pretty cool. Definitely not as good as on Railgun, though. That's for sure. Alright, let's take Warpath so we can get to siege weaponry. It kind of felt like a good version of Splinter with the darts and Ricochet. Don't mind me just cruising around here, bud. Just cruising. Whew. They are throwing some waves at me right now. Getting bumped to the other side of the screen is a very scary prospect here. Yo, Pi is good for you. Thanks for 88 months. Nogling, thanks for 59. Much appreciation. For that continued support means a lot. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is a piece of what we want. Probably going to spend some rerolls looking for siege weaponry and that saturation fire. That's going to make our weapon more powerful the longer we hold down siege. That's good. Don't even have to use siege for a long time for that to be very nice. As long as we have a decent position, can make a lot out of that little bonus. Yo, what's up, Destrino? Good evening. Dang, it does fly, Joso. Thanks for 4 years of support. Thank you. All some nice stuff here, but... Well, I'm gonna take Weapon Mastery. Let's just do that. Like, more than a 10% damage up. Yo, nice, Destrina. Hope the rest of your evening is restful. Thank you all for another hype train this stream. You all nuts. Hope you all enjoy the emo unlocks with that. Ooh, my tummy just grumbled. I enjoyed dinner tonight, that's for sure. Big bottom boom. We did, Tibishu. Died on 2-1 today. As it happens. Definitely open to burst fire here. Let's go. Burst fire gives me moderately more control over hitting a larger area, because I can turn while I fire. Scouter, thanks for 71 months. Enjoy that continued lurk. Tabushu, thanks for 17. And Heels, thanks for 123 months. 123. 3 months more than a decade. My dude. Okay, Lord, thanks for 37 as well. 3 years and climbing. Too kind. We blapping right now. The damage definitely picked up in the past couple takes here. To Char71, 122 months. That is also more than a decade of support. Thank you, man. Legends in the house. I'll turn around here. So when you get cornered by the bulwark, they can bump you into the other side of the screen, and then if their shield is charged, you might be dead. Really want siege here. Please? Here it is. We're sustaining that damage pretty good. Just need to get saturation fire in there so we're calibrating as we charge up. Getting somewhere. Having course shielding coming up next would be a good target for us to go for with our remaining points. Yep, one metabolism would be great here too. It also boosts our damage via adrenal module. Be a nice pickup. A good target as well. I do have armor, right? Okay, I do have adaptive armor at least. That helps. It generates armor stacks as you're being damaged by siege fire. Yo, here it is. Instead of calibrating over time, your weapon calibrates as siege weaponry ramps up. There's going to be a lot of on the gas, on the brake with this setup, and that's fine. I'm ready. Lets us ramp up to a pretty ridiculous damage pretty fast. Ooh, don't want to be here. Oh no. Oh, that was really scary. I was just lucky. I forgot those were going to go off. Just got lucky. Better lucky than good. I'll keep saying it and meaning it. Good day to be lucky. Pretty cool build. Got 12 rerolls. Let's look for the regenerative side of the armor tree. Wow, terminate's fine too. Counterpulse also pretty great. Could shoot for barrage. Go for like a fire hose build. Oh, armor stacks attack enemy when you fire. This would do damage as we're charging siege. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, this is giving us more projectiles. I'm in. So those little orbs flying around, those are the rebuke armor stacks. My health get back here. Okay. Ooh, lad. Okay, payload probably isn't bad. The minus rate of fire is tough, but we get to a fast fire rate anyways. And it's extra damage, projectile size, and blast radius. What am I going to get that's better than that if I re-roll? Nice rupture would be good here. The extra blast radius would also be very nice. Yo, Cernor and Arl, thank you so much for 48 months. Glad you're still enjoying after all this time. Thanks for sharing that. I think payload sounds good. 30%'s a lot of damage. Does get us ramping up a lot slower, but that's alright. When we get there, we get there. Wave 200's incoming. Be prepared for that. I don't know what it's going to be. It can be a lot of different things. Probably not going to use the siege fire too much on Wave 200, if I had to guess. What is it? Okay, this is a really tame Wave 200. It's still very dangerous, but also not so bad. Big bada boom. we broke a mill. It's a pretty build. Can't take that away from it. Alright, core shielding, 25% damage resistance. This makes the highest amount I can boost my damage much higher. Oh god. I've gone too far. Build's damage really snuck up on me. It's good now. It's nice damage. Oh, agility is really sick here. I gotta say, firing array is really nice too. It's a lot of damage. We only have 3 projectiles. Some Albino Gaming, thanks for 70 months. Thank you, thank you. I think an agility probably saves my life, but I want to see more damage. Definitely mispositioned a little bit there. Fair enough, fair enough. Daisy the cat is very interested in my screen right now. Very interested. I agree, it looks really cool, Daisy the cat. Thanks for noticing. Whew, that railgun wrap was really good. Get roasted. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spicy wave. Keep it away from me. What we got now? Ooh, another burst is interesting. Counter pulse continues to look pretty good. 20% more damage for the first hit from Railgun sounds pretty awesome. I also have 11 rerolls. Let's spend a few here. Let's see what we find. Okay, this puts Barrage in the pool. I don't know if Barrage will improve my build or not, but I would like to try it out. It's been a while since I've been to this style of build, and I think I understand it a little better now. Barrage does work with siege weaponry, yes. It starts damaging you very fast, but if you're in control of turning on and turning it off, it definitely adds a bonus fire rate, and in this case also velocity and homing because of the calibrate. He died when he did there. I was surrounded. So let me see one more level to fish for this barrage game. Just want to do me science. Yo, there it is. No fishing required. All right, fire hose build is active. So it's pretty strong, man. Dang. Siege weaponry damage is getting there, but it's not getting there that fast. I'm reaching a very nice power level before the bar is really dipping all that bad. The biggest downside is the reduced movement ability while I'm firing. Even that's greatly reduced thanks to power reserves and the 3 defiances we have on this one. It's a wave. Boy, it's a fun one. I've always taken the barrage before I get the saturation fire online, and I now understand why that's incorrect. Or at least not desirable. The saturation fire that makes this build pop off, gaining velocity as we get further charged. Get obliterated, Mr. Sneckman. I don't know why I did that, I just wanted to. I guess that's the reason. How dumb. And ridiculously fun. Funny how often those two things line up. Let's roll here. I don't like the looks of that. I guess convergence is okay. Yeah, this is alright. Let's take high explosive. Okay, wave 300's here. Need to move in a circle, dodge and fire, but mostly dodge though. Okay. Alright. Last stand is active. And we're dead. GG, that was real fun. I enjoyed it. Yo, Cold Leftovers, thanks for 35 months. Really appreciate that. All right, well, thank you everybody for an amazing all-day stream. Appreciate you all very much. Appreciate all the support and the time you chose to watch. Great time with FTL, Nova Drift, and Spelunky too. We'll be back and at it again soon. Discord for updates as always. Appreciate you all very much. Have a great night or morning, whatever it is where you're at. Catch you on the flip side. Looking forward to it already. Take her easy. Have a nice one, Dukowski, Cold Leftovers, Neckbeard, Wolf, Funky, Gornella, Fezzik. Take it easy, Norden Arl. Char 71, OK Lord, Hardwire Dave, and all the rest. Appreciate you.